Hello and welcome to another group of shorts. I'm not sure how many parts this will be. It will be as many as the Lord wants it to be. It's been a couple of days since I posted anything significant, and kind of had some downtime today, as it is now after midnight. It's actually 2 a.m. on January the 4th. And this is the 15th month since Bo went to sleep. But it's also his birthday. I didn't really want to spend much time contemplating on this. And I've been trying not to. So I've kind of focused on things the Lord has shown me. Maranatha, by the way. And Maranatha and
begin with chaotic.
Sorry. Got some footage to go with this stuff here in just a moment. And let's get into the Lord's Prayer. Sorry if I'm a little slow tonight. Just heavy-hearted. Keep me in your prayers, please. Thank you. I cry, Abba, Father, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive our trespasses, O Lord, as we forgive those that trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. In Jesus' mighty name. I've been praying a lot today, and just, especially tonight, meditating on the Lord a lot. Just thinking about how Jesus is the most important thing in my life. And come what may, I don't want to be in this world without him. And if I have to choose the world over him, then I'm going to choose him every day. Doesn't matter what I have to do without. Doesn't matter what I have to give up. Jesus is always going to come first, no matter what. And that's how it is. And I can't expect you all to keep the commandments if I don't. And I must. No matter what they are. That big 10 was there for a reason. God gave them to Moses for a reason. And people want to say, well, we don't have to keep the law. There is a standard of holiness that you will live if you truly are his. Your heart won't let you live any other way. And if you try, your world will fall apart inevitably. sometimes your world falls apart anyway. But anyways, let's look at this. This is the day of which it was written, January 22nd. And this is a prophecy that I was given then. The title was Fire Falls. I see trouble in the state of government. I see bombs at the ready. I see a gathering take place globally. They are taking people to camps in large numbers. Death waves this way comes. Fire will rain down from the sky. More earthquakes. Larger, more violent. More violent storms to come. Now you got to remember this was back in January. I plead 2 Chronicles 7:14, yet my people turn not from their wicked ways. And the proof is in the pudding. Now I want to back up and I want to look at this. I see gathering taking place globally. We have already had several summits with global leaders to take place in the last year. And just a couple months ago, the world religious leaders, as they call them, they came together and they met on or near Mount Sinai somewhere to do their thing. And these things are taking place. Just the other day, a 6.4 hit Sacramento, California, and stuff. You'll see some stuff about some of this stuff in the footage. The end of the age that I'm about to cover. The quakes and the volcanic eruptions, the storms, all this stuff's happening. I'm going to jump over here to this other book for a second. December the 8th, 2021. That was 2021. There shall be massive deaths in the coming weeks to months. Abide in my grace, my children. If ye seek me, I shall be found, saith Jesus. Much more destruction ramps up, as does the scare of sickness. Man's hearts fell for fear. This was a year ago, and look at how much of this has fulfilled and taken place since then. I mean, come on, people. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to see this stuff is happening. You really don't. I mean, I'm gonna jump over here to another one. This is January the 26th, 2022. And this one here says, the riders are coming this way. Riders also are an army. It's also referring to the riders of Apocalypse, which are the 4 angels that were in the river Euphrates that have now been loosed. Be ready, something is about to break in Washington, which it did. The laws are passing. The laws are passing that'll rock this nation, and they very much are. Getting ready. I'm going to shake this nation. Quake, large quake coming, even to the eastern side. Now, we have been having some small ones on the eastern side of the nation, but they're going to get even larger. These things are coming. You can't change God, and you can't change what God says. And now I'm going to, February 2nd of 2022, fear this way cometh, an army this way showeth forth force. Now you want to tell me we haven't been seeing that lately with the big bear? I have to be careful how I say these things. Discernment is required, because I want these to stay up. Be ready. They come. Flying disc or something flat-like with lights on it. If they say UFOs, Abba, I'll be angry. Well, guess what they did? They said UFOs. I showed some footage, I think, the other day of that. I am nigh. Wormswood is preparing to come. They're falsing. First it rains fire. Yellowstone is going to go, which means it's going to erupt. And, you know, these things are really happening. People are feeling these things, and things are happening. Some more prophecies, some just wrongs, but this is stuff that's been going on. Y'all didn't want to admit it, but it's been very much going on. And some of it's coming, some of it's already come, but these are going to get worse and worse. And this was from the 6th to 29th. And these things very much are taking place. This particular weekend over to the gates. Do some praying over there. This was back in September of this year, the 24th of 2022. This here, it hit. There was one called Ian that was up in the north, I think it was. And then there was another one in the south. Or Fiona might have been the one that was up north, and Ian may have been the one in the south. Anyways, there was two at once that was going on. But this really did happen in Florida. I told you over at the East Coast. Mudslides, roads will be washed out. They were destroyed. Homes were washed away. They lost a lot of stuff over there. See what that says about Israel. That storm came that day, in fact. And I will see you in the next part for some footage.